Biden's dropping out. Finally, something that my Republican parents and I can agree on.
Did you hear about Biden?
What about Biden?
He's dropping out.
Oh, Biden dropped out!
I understand hermits, like, not like the people, like the crabs, because tell me it does not sound so nice to sort of curl up into a shell for a while and just sort of crawl around. That sounds so nice. I'd just like to give a quick shout out to Puppy. My day one. Literally my day one. Which is probably why he's named Puppy. I was a little bit busy learning how to like breathe and blink and stuff, so I'd just like to shout out my day one. I'd also like to shout out the Mario Kart 8 soundtracks. I am nothing if not a guy who's gonna listen to some video game soundtracks. I listen to Splatoon music. Very often. I slept horribly to the point where I'm so seriously considering re-downloading PewdiePie's Tuber Simulator about it. Hot take! I hate whenever people are like, TikTok waters down trends. The TikTokification of this trend or this fashion or this, that. Have you considered that maybe it's because the people doing it are children and they like can't afford and they don't have the freedom to like go and invest in these fashions, go to different stores, go buy things online with like credit cards and stuff? Have you considered that? Have you considered that this has been happening for decades and that this is the history and this is the never-ending cycle of subcultures? And that this was happening before TikTok too, you just didn't see it because not everybody was on the internet before that? Have you considered that? Or do you just like being mean to people? I don't get it. I specifically saw a video about this like a week or so ago. And it was like about Gyaru. And have you considered that maybe it's because the people who you're like making fun of and saying the ones that are like watering it down are like middle school or high schoolers? Oh my god. It's in the same vein as like people who are like really gatekeepy and they're like, oh, these people, they're doing it wrong. They're doing my trend or my subculture wrong. Do you not remember what it was like to be in this in the beginning yourself? I did the whole KIANKORE thing for several years. Do you think in the beginning I looked like this? No, in the beginning I looked like this. But if I posted that on TikTok or whatever, people would be like, oh, you're watering it down. You're watering it down. I was like 14. What do you... You people piss me off so bad. People are so mean to kids, and it just makes me so mad. Because God forbid children have fun. And it's not just kids either, it's like adults. Someone working 6 days a week. Do you think someone working 6 days a week has the time or money to do a full beat of Gyaru? No, I don't think they do. And even if they're adults who have the time and the money to like get really invested, don't you think that there's a learning curve? There's a learning curve to everything. I do not endorse doing this at home, but I'm gonna do it at home real quick. I just need to know what it's like to stick your head out a window on the second story of a house. I think I could survive that drop. My worst trait is that I think I can do just about anything, including defying the laws of physics. I don't have osteoporosis. I got strong bones. I could survive that. Here. How do I do this without doxing myself? You know, you guys can know the color of the side of my house. See, like, I could totally survive that, right? Maybe my legs would get a little bit busted, but ultimately I would be fine, I think. He loves this freaking window, dude. He is locked in.
Editor Kian here, just wanted to add that, yeah, he does not play about the window.
I can't believe I forgot to mention this, but last night I was so bored that I wrote a diss track on men who wear V-necks. I don't take direction from anybody. Howl for me. Where and who would I be without scissors? I love scissors because, well, number one, how else would lesbians have sex? Shout out lesbians. But how else would I go to the bathroom and remember what it means to be alive via impulse haircut? That's what life is all about, folks. But I think it looks good, so mission successful. I might cut it a little bit more though, I don't know. I might be flying too close to the sun. Also, yes, I do have a septum, I just don't wear it down. But I think it matches this outfit, so I'm gonna wear it down. I think I'm gonna cut this. No, I think I'm gonna cut this. I don't need this. That look is not disapproval, it is shock. I did not expect that to make that much of a difference. Oh my god. No, it looks cute. I'm just like, oh my god. Sorry, I can't stop looking at myself. Who is that? Who? Trying to apply for monetization is sort of like if you had to pluck out all your teeth one by one and then you don't get dentures and or painkillers or it's bad is what I'm trying to say. Haters may call me generally unproductive and they would be correct, but they're wrong today because I just cleaned my side table, which is big. You already know I got my water bottle, I got my spoons, I got my earplugs, my retainers, my salt shaker, my kinetic sand, and my New Testament. So I'm ready for whatever the day brings. Here's a very random, very hostile opinion I have. Hostile. Here's another hostile opinion. I think that hostile sounds very stupid. I think hostile sounds better anyways. If I ask you what your favorite movie is and you reply with something serious like, oh, I like the Joker or some kind of like serious movie, I'm thinking less of you immediately. Because what do you mean it's not High School Musical or Challengers or something? Grow up. And call me Obama the way I'm about to be clear. I also think I am biased because I don't understand art a lot of the time. Everyone's talking about that movie, I Saw the TV Glow, and about how it's like a trans allegory and everything, and I understand that logically, but I watched the movie myself and I felt nothing, so maybe I just don't understand art. Normalize whatever this is. Oh god, ow! Oh! It pulled on my nose ring. Oh, okay. What I was gonna say before I was rudely interrupted was normalize doing that on a Friday night. I'm not like other girls. I'm not out at the club. I'm laying face down in bed and then pulling my head up and getting my nose ring caught in a bed sheet that makes my nose go owie. Normalize that. Apologies for the atrocious lighting, but I just wanted to share something beautiful. Due to my life-ruining illness, I have been housebound and I don't get much socialization, and I've kind of been forced into the introvert lifestyle. And that's just not my lifestyle, quite frankly. I don't find any joy in it. I love talking to people to a fault. But right now I am sitting here at 12 a.m. on a Friday night, ass naked in bed, with a bag of chips and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And I'm so happy. Introverts, I get it. I might not get it forever, but right now, in this moment, like the band, I get it. So shout out introverts. Big respect right now. You can call me KIANKORE, the way I'm about to be full of myself, but yeah, you can kind of all suck my big fat nuts. I am kind of the goat at Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Wii. I am 100% confident in my ability to be you, whoever you may be, in Mario Kart. I could beat your ass. 100%. I have no doubt in my mind. Sorry, that was really mean.
I assume we're all pretty normal people here in the way that we don't use the internet for nefarious purposes. But I do think it's pretty interesting that, like, I could, in like under an hour, find out how to make meth or how to build a bomb with things from my house, you know? Like, I think it's crazy that all I'd have to need to do that is the willpower and maybe some money for like a trip to Home Depot, maybe. Free will is a crazy thing, folks. It really is. Sitting on my front porch eating some fruit, thinking about North Korea. Isn't it kind of crazy that that's like still a thing? Okay, I can't feel serious when he's just sitting there staring at me. First things first, whoever said that going outside is like good for your soul, makes you relax and stuff, is a liar, and they're making it up for attention because it is sensory hell out here. I've held this sentiment for a long time, but I'm especially standing by it right now because why are birds so loud? Next bird that comes by, I'm killing it with a rock. 2 birds, 1 stone. 1 bird, 2 stones, just because I'm petty.